Friends, good evening to all of you. I feel it's a beautiful place, the University, Nirma University of Science and Technology at Ahmedabad, because creative minds generates beautiful minds. So, when I see Karsanbhai Patel ji and President Nirma Union, I recall, I imagine how he introduced a detergent, and Nirma, what is the type of life pattern? How did he imagine that he must go for a detergent business? How he imagined the Nirma soap, how he imagined an innovation competing with the multinational. How did he achieve? When I see the founder of this institution, I am reminded of how creative mind of Nirma has imagined the outcome of the today's success story. This is for all the young graduates. Today you have graduated, especially I have written for you. Invention and discoveries have emanated from creative minds that have been constantly working and imagining the outcome in the mind. With imaging and constant effort, all the forces of the universe work for that inspired mind, thereby leading to inventions or discoveries. Higher the number of creative minds in an organization, the best results of invention discoveries will emerge. Unique academic environment results into great thinking that leads to creativity. Hence, it is a place of creativity and innovation. My greetings to the founders of the Nirma University. I will also greet the Professor Vasani, the Director General of Nirma University, our faculty members, students, parents, and distinguished guests and graduating students. I learned that integrative and creative approaches are needed in the environment of challenging problem confronting the humanity. Education in the present century indeed has to be shaped as a borderless education which promotes virtual, interactive and collaborative learning. When I am with the graduating students, youth and experienced teachers, I would like to talk to you on the topic World Knowledge Platform. World Knowledge Platform, that's the topic I am going to share with you. Friends, I attended 2 international conferences of youth represented by 100 to 150 nations, one in Liverpool, UK, another at Abu Dhabi, UAE. While preparing for your address, I was asking myself, what message I got from the global youth? Because you are all youth, you are entering into Indian market and Indian industry and Indian R&D establishments. The youth, of course, have a fervent hope to live in a peaceful, happy and prosperous and safe world with full opportunities. That is the youth dream. But I can see the anxiety among the youth how to handle the world devastated by wars between people to people and between nation to nation due to ideological and personal interest. Peace is essential for sustainable development of the globe. Every responsible global citizen should stand by the 3 billion youth of the world, 3 billion youth of the world, who are restless with the hope that youth can do it, nation can do it, and the world can do it, for making prosperity and peace of the world a reality. As you all friends, you know, ignited mind of the youth is the most powerful resource on the earth, above the earth, and under the earth. Science and technology and humanities bring diverse groups across the world and challenge them to take up new avenues of research for finding suitable solution in the evolving times of the world. The technology has expanded physical travel and connectivity to a large extent beyond any realm of imagination in the past 2 centuries. This kind of a non-linear growth of technology and its improvement of the quality of human life across the world is in the best interest of the entire humanity. Take any issue, be it energy and the environment, understanding the atmosphere and exploration of outer space, increasing outreach of science and equitable distribution of prosperity and wealth, dealing with the deadly diseases, weaning people away from the drugs or the family ties. In every one of them, I feel research has to be the thrust area. They all require the best of minds from many parts of the world working together. In the 20th century, most nations understood that science and technology was the best vehicle for economic upliftment. However, the problems that science and technology was used to solve have been primarily local and customized to their needs. Today, the problems faced by the nations are no longer a concern of them alone. Humanity is devoting more and more attention to climate change, energy, water, diseases, economic turbulence, and terrorism, which are all of concern to the entire world, and the solution for which are beyond any individual nation or group of nations. If science and technology has to provide upliftment of our humanity, if the research and development are in the areas with porous borders between them, and if the problems of the world know not of geographical borders, the education that becomes the foundation of all our science and technology, research, development also must of necessity become borderless. When I was traveling in an aircraft in the United States, I was told that the much of the controls were software driven, most probably developed in India. When I presented my credit card, I was told that it was being processed in back-end server located in Mauritius. When I walked into multinational company software development center Bangalore, I was fascinated to find that truly presented a multicultural environment. A software developer from China, working under the project leader from Korea, working with a software engineer from India and a hardware architect from the US and the communication expert from Germany were all working together to solve the banking problem in Australia. When I see all of them working together like one family, forgetting about the culture from which they came, or the language that they speak, I feel the only hope for such a borderless interaction to continue is to inculcate the spirit of borderlessness in our education also. In this borderless environment, let me present few thoughts on convergence of technology which is happening, which will happen. The information technology and communication technology have already converged, leading to the information and communication technology ICT. Information technology combined with biotechnology has led to the bioinformatics, as you know. Now, the nanotechnology is knocking at our doors. It is the field of the future, according to me, that will replace microelectronics in few decades and many fields with a tremendous application potential in the area of medicine, electronics and material science. When nanotechnology and ICT meet, integrated silicon electronics and photonics are born. It can be said that material convergence will be emerging. With material convergence and biotechnology linked, a new science called intelligent bioscience will be born, which will lead to a disease-free, happy, more intelligent human habitat with longevity and high human capacities. Convergence of bio-nano info technologies can lead to the development of nanorobots. Nanorobots, when they are injected into a patient, my expert friends say, will diagnose and deliver the treatment exclusively in the affected area, and then the nanorobot gets digested as it is a DNA-based product. Convergence of ICT, aerospace and nanotechnologies will emerge and revolutionize the aerospace industry. This technological convergence will enable building of a cost-effective, low-weight, high-payload, highly reliable aerospace system which can be used for interplanetary transportation. It is estimated that in the life of a scientist, the life of a scientist or engineer, he or she will come across in work in at least 7 new areas which are born out of convergence of multiple science and technology. You get ready. Such a convergence has made the border between areas completely porous. Tremendous progress has been achieved throughout the globe, and still there are many important problems which impede progress. The world has to face the challenges of sustainability with serious problems of power, water and environment. The root causes of terrorism have to be understood and elevated. The leaders have to think globally and locally. There has to be a global vision of human progress, and the leaders have to work towards that. A world, what we visualize, a world where all citizens will have equitable distribution of a clean and affordable energy. A world where all citizens, even the remotest parts will have a electronic connectivity, thereby knowledge connectivity. A world where all citizens will have a safe drinking water. Planet Earth will be transformed to prosperity without poverty, peaceful without fear of war, and a happy place to live for the whole humanity, using space technologies as one of the prime movers. In order to achieve the global vision, we need to have a mechanism to realize the same. Hence, during my visit to various countries, I have proposed what is called establishment of a world knowledge platform, which will integrate the core competencies of the research, development, production institutions of partner countries to develop knowledge products, system and solution towards resolving the challenges of the world. This has been done based on our experience of developing, producing and marketing a world-class missile system for our armed forces, and the establishment of a Pan-African e-network for providing connectivity, tele-education, telemedicine and e-governance to 53 African countries. What is World Knowledge Platform? World Knowledge Platform will enable joint design, development, cost-effective production and marketing of the knowledge products in various domains based on the core competence of a particular nations to international market. Initially, the mission of World Knowledge Platform is to connect and network the R&D institutions, universities and industries using fiber broadband from the partner nation on selected R&D mission. What are the missions of the World Knowledge Platform? The convergence of bio, nano and IT is expected to touch every area of concern to the humanity. The World Knowledge Platform will take up the mission in some of the areas discussed further, which are of utmost urgency to all of us to make our world a safe, sustainable, peaceful and prosperous place to live. The World Knowledge Platform missions are energy independence, coming out of the fossil fuel, going for the solar power and biofuel and nuclear power, water, desalination of seawater using solar energy, and then healthcare, diagnosis and drug delivery system, and development and knowledge products, hardware, software and networking and storage products, including handheld micro and nano electronic devices. Fifth area, transport system, fossil fuel free biofuel based transport system. The next one, disaster prediction and management, earthquake forecasting, assessing in an advance the quantum of rain for particular cloud condition. Then the most important, capacity building, quality human resource development for all the above areas, including the development of personnel with the world-class skills. And finally, the sustainable development strategies, policies, education system and modeling. Number of academic, research and production institutions from many countries can join in the World Knowledge Platform as partners in the above mentioned areas with a public-private partnership. In short, the knowledge platform would be a launch pad for many innovations that are waiting to be unearthed only by the combined power of multiple institutions from multiple countries, probably the youth power. Nirma University can consider establishing a knowledge platform connecting all the faculties and departments for undertaking interdisciplinary projects and programs. This can eventually be connected to a world knowledge platform with multiple institutions. Now let me give you finally a visualization of India by the year 2020. Dear friends, when you go out of this campus with your degree, the question is, what will you do? What will be your mission? Number one, a nation where the rural and urban divide has reduced to a thin line by 2020. A nation where there is an equitable distribution and adequate access to energy and quality water. A nation where agriculture, industry, service sector work together in symphony. Probably this state, Gujarat, is doing very well in that area. A nation where education with value system is not denied to any meritorious candidate because of societal or economic discrimination. A nation which is the best destination for the most talented scholars, scientists and investors. A nation where the best of healthcare is available to all. A nation where the governance is responsive, transparent and corruption free. A nation where poverty has been totally eradicated, illiteracy removed, and crimes against women and children are absent, and none in the society feels alienated. A nation that is prosperous, healthy, secure, devoid of terrorism, peaceful and happy, and continues the sustainable growth path. A nation that is one of the best places to live in and is proud of its leadership. Now friends, how do we achieve this? Each one of you take, so far you have heard 10 pillars of Developed India 2020. In next 11 years we have to achieve. I have echoed this vision to millions of ignited minds of the youth, Indian Parliament, also the state assemblies, and to the youth from 150 countries. Since the last year 2008, I am teaching at IIM Ahmedabad on the above 10 distinct profile of India 2020. So far I have given 2 courses and worked on for around 80 hours with a student to address and evolve an integrated solution to the above 10 pillars of national development with their innovative ideas, suggestion for its realization by the government. Certainly Nirma University has a role to play, and students of Nirma University can contribute toward this mission of developed India before the year 2020. To achieve the distinctive profile of India, we have the mission of transforming India into a developed nation. We have identified 5 areas where India has a core competence for integrated action: agriculture and agro-food processing, reliable and quality electric power, surface transport infrastructure for all parts of the country, education and health care, particularly women education, information communication technology to connect 600,000 villages, self-reliance in critical technologies. These 5 areas are closely interrelated. How progressed in a coordinated way will lead to food, economic and national security. The major mission is the development of an infrastructure for bringing rural prosperity, or through provision of urban amenities, rural area puras, through the creation of 3 connectivities, namely physical, electronic, knowledge connectivity, leading to economic connectivity. The number of pura for the whole country is estimated to be 7,000. The educational institution can participate in evolving roadmap for the development of puras in the region. I have come across such an example in Periyar Pura at Vallam in Tamil Nadu through a university effort of Periyar University. And similarly at Lonipura, similarly at Chittakoot and many missions are progressing in Pura. Nirma has production establishments in rural areas, I understand, in different parts of the country, even abroad, where they not only produce Nirma soap, many pharma products. This strength can be definitely be used to create many Nirma Pura complexes that is providing urban and rural area in different parts of the country, wherever the presence of Nirma is already there. I would suggest the faculty and students of Nirma University to be grouped and nominated for development of different districts in Gujarat itself. As a starting point, a few groups can be created for planning Pura complexes in Mehsana district, using the core competence of the district and the particular advantage of the presence of Nirma production unit. The working groups on creation of such Pura complexes can work in a close coordination with the district authorities, NGOs present in the region, so that maximum synergy can be brought in and the holistic development of the region at an accelerated pace can emerge. Such an approach can also facilitate development of a large number of entrepreneurs who will become employment generators for the region rather than employment seekers. In conclusion, that human ingenuity has the power to combat new challenges and make the best use of opportunities for ensuring peace and development. Friends, let me share with you a beautiful experience. When I visited Greece in April 2007, I was negotiating and climbing towards Acropolis mountain top in Athens, Greece, came across a group of 150 Greek students. They threw a spontaneous smile on me. The teachers came forward and introduced the students. They said they are very happy to see the Indian president and that the children would like to hear from him few words. My mind at that time was thinking about the great personalities the land of Greece has given to the world. As you know, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and many more. The words of Plato were ringing in my mind when I saw the young students of Greece. Plato brings out that, quote, our aim in founding the state was not the disproportionate happiness of any one class, but the greatest happiness of all the whole. 2,400 years back, he said. Similarly, around the same period, Tamil poet Saint Tiruvallur said, Piniyanmai, Selvam, Vinayinbam, Yemam, Aniyanba, Natirku Aindu. That is, the important elements that constitute a nation are being disease-free, creating high earning capacity, high productivity, harmonious living and strong defense. We have to find how we can provide all these elements to the citizens of every nation on the equitable basis of the happiness for all. With these thoughts, I made up my mind of what to say to the students and youth of the Greece. I slowly repeated line by line a hymn which I normally hear in our country spiritual centers. Young graduates may like to repeat with me. Will you? Will you? Yes? Okay. Where there is, there's friend fellows are silent. Where there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. Harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. That means, once again, that means the righteous in the heart can be given only three people. Father, mother in the spiritual environment. Third person can you guess? That is primary school teacher. Once again, let me congratulate all the graduates at Nirma University on this important occasion. My best wishes to all the members of Nirma University for success in their educational mission of making Nirma University the best university in the country within the next 5 years. May God bless you all, friends.